were successfully defended, and 3 PhD theses are submitted and waiting for the defense. A batch of 65 students appeared in the PG program, Master of Computer Application, and all 65 students cleared the examination, resulting in a passing rate of 100% with an average CGPA of 8 engineering, with 78 students clearing the exam with an average CGPA of 8.58, resulting in a success rate of 98.73. Another batch of 79 students appeared for the BTech course in IT, with 78 students clearing the exam with average CGPA of 8.51, resulting in a pass rate of 98.73%. The Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering batch, consisting of 78 students, achieved a success rate of 98.71% and an average CGPA of 8.13. The Electronics Engineering batch, consisting of 76 students, achieved a success rate of 97.37 with an average CGPA of 8.15. In total, 312 BTech students appeared in the final year exam, with 307 students clearing with an average CGPA of 8.34 across all BTech courses. Our students are placed in companies like Morgan Stanley, JPMC, Dash Bank, PhonePe, Godrej Capital, BNP Paribas, Diebold Nixdorf, Indus Towers, Bloomberg, Barclays, Nomura, ISS, Oracle, Bloomberg, Quantify, Baker Hughes, Flipkart, Colgate, Citus Technology, Zomato, IBM, ICICI, CRISIL, L&T Infotech, IDFC First Bank, Aeron, to name a few. 97 students received offers in elite category companies, 139 in Super Dream, and 47 in Dream companies. The highest CTC offered was 61.55 lakhs. The average CTC of the institute is 15.3 lakhs, and the median CTC is 13.33 lakhs, highlighting the illustrious performance of the institute. Placements in 23-24 were impacted by global economic uncertainties, industry shifts, and a demand for specialized skills. Despite these challenges, our graduates showcase resilience and adaptability, preparing themselves for future success. Institution observes internships. 226 students across all branches underwent for 6 months industry internship, and 55 students completed a unique research internship. 37 students were placed in IITs for this internship. The Electronics and Telecommunication Department successfully organized 3 national level events. Similarly, Computer Engineering Department and CSE Department hosted national level event and 3 institutional level events, including a Barclays hackathon and a software hackathon, with a collective participation exceeding 500 students. Our students' awards and recognition: this graduating batch won National Innovation Challenge 23 organized by IIT Bombay. The winning team of Sakshi Khanna, Siddesh Chaugule, and others will be receiving degrees today along with other members of the team. They competed with all IIMs, they competed with School of Management, and won this prestigious innovation challenge. Atharva Shah received first prize in a version 24 tech event at NIT Tiruchirappalli. Arshad Mapari received third prize in a hackathon at IIT Bombay from a TechFest team. Basuri Bhuzade secured first runner-up position at a national level competition organized by MA NIT Bhopal. Hardish Shah, Udit Rao, and Utkrishta Narayan, a team of T computer students, secured runner position, second runner position at SPJIMR. Insa Yusuf Sodawala and a team of computer students were finalists at Smart India Hackathon 23. Atman Ainapure, a B computer student, secured second runner position at HP Sol Hackathon, won the Barclays Data Stellar Hackathon, and secured runner-up at Nomura Hackathon. He also won JPMC task. Meet Srimankar, a B computer student, secured ARI 7 in NSAT 24 category. Daksha Jain and Vinisha Bhagwani, a team of second-year computer students, secured first position in AI category at national level hackathon at BITS Pilani. Abhishek Sharma, Sachi Peswani, Khushi Parekh, and Param Gojia, a team of T computer students, won the blockchain track at Technovanza hackathon at Visit EI. Raj Mathuria, Vishwajit Sarnobat, Vinayak Yadav, and Jash Shah, a team of second-year students, secured a top position at Bharatiya Antariksha Hackathon organized by ISRO and have been offered internship at ISRO. Hinal Patel, Muskan Sharma, Prathamesh Sanaye, and Sanju Ratnani, a team of T computers, secured first runner-up at MIT Manipal Hackathon, secured second runner-up at Smart City Hackathon IIT Guwahati, and secured first runner-up at Odo X Amalthena Hackathon IIT Gandhinagar. Veer Shah, a team of computer students, won the Smart India Hackathon 24 at IIEST Shibpur. Raj Mathuria, Veer Bhalani, Sai Rane, Vinayak Yadav, Sahil Mehta, Vishwajit Sarnohabat, and Parth Mahadik, a team of second-year computer students, won the Smart India Hackathon 24 at IIT Guwahati. Among faculty, Dr. Sujata Kulkarni received Best Hardware Project Award from DST-funded SPTBI. Professor Varsha Holle received the Best Software Project Award from Barclay. Dr. Shanti Swami received the Best Inspiring Professor Award from Knowledge Research Academy. Dr. Pramod Bhide received HPC Master Trainer from AICT and CDAC. Jyoti Ram Teke received HPC Master Trainer from Services, HMTD Engineering, and Bharat Bijli in a hardcore electronics sector. Institution has signed several MOUs with the industry as well as academic institutions like Visit AI, College of Engineering Pune, Walchand College of Engineering, Bombay College of Pharmacy, Ramdev Baba College of Engineering, Utkarsha Mind Mumbai, Pearl Academy, and Azura. A comprehensive and liberal education, as eloquently exemplified in India's rich intellectual heritage, is precisely what is required to shape the future of education in the nation. Such an approach is essential for India to emerge as a global leader. S.P.I.T curriculum is implemented on the guidelines of the National Education Policy from the academic year 2021 itself. Accordingly, the academic schemes have been comprehensively revised and restructured in alignment with the NEP guidelines to enhance educational excellence. And S.P.I.T takes pride in offering a 160 credit unique curriculum built on the liberal and holistic PI model of engineering education designed to foster a well-rounded and comprehensive personal and professional development. All eligible undergraduate programs at the institute have been accredited by the National Board of Accreditation recently. Our electronics and telecommunication program received a full accreditation of 6 years and became first to receive this status among all self-funded institutions of the state. Additionally, the institution has earned a A grade from NAC in its first accreditation cycle. Today, it stands as the only empowered autonomous engineering institution affiliated to Mumbai University. Institution is consistently recognized for excellence. The institution is ranked between top 10 to 40 in the NPTEL ranking for best performing local chapter, measured by enrollment, course completion, and elite certificates, earning the prestigious A rank every year from 2020. Outstanding placement, admission to prestigious global institutions for higher studies, and victories in national and international level technical competitions year after year. These achievements stand as true testimonials to the vibrant and enriching life at S.P.I.T. With a dedicated and committed faculty and staff, the institute has rapidly gained prominence, achieving remarkable ranking and recognition. On the behalf of the entire S.P.I.T. community, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for your future endeavors. You are graduating at the right time, at the right place. Your contributions will shape a brighter tomorrow for our society, for our country, and we look forward to your continued excellence on all walks of life. Be dutiful and stay dutiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now let us watch the recorded message sent by our guest of honor, Mr. Shashi Sheshadri.
Dr. Chowdhury, Professor Talele, and the wider faculty for S.P.I.T to give me the opportunity to say hello to you all. It is a massive privilege. I was class of 99, and I think 25 years back, when I remember being on the other side, the class of someone, sort of on stage, addressing me was a totally different level, and it's a huge privilege to sort of stand here and share my experiences with you. So, thank you for that. I think as you embark on your journey of life, I think it's really essential to take away a few things. Tech has evolved so much now, and social media gives you all the answers, and ChatGPT has a space for everything that you ask, and it gives you a perspective. But I think there is nothing like a few stories and a few experiences and a few real life nuggets that still has its place in the scheme of things. So hopefully I will not bore you with this, and and I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person, but I hope it works. So I think the first thing, what I would say to you is take your chances and take your breaks. I think when I was there on the other side and we had Wipro visiting us amidst a whole raft of tech companies for graduate placements, I think the faculty will acknowledge I was a very average student. There were a lot more intelligent, better working, better credible students than me. But on the day when you're in the middle of your exam, which is the test they do to screen you, and you're in the middle of that interview, I think just make the most of it, and you will get your lucky breaks in life, and it's really important that you grab them and you make the most of your breaks. So I'm sure your placements are either done or your placements are in the process of being done, and congrats to everyone who has secured that entry level placement. But actually, don't worry about what that job is. Just do it. Work hard, put your effort in, learn, because learning never stops, and it is difficult to get to get that entry level placement now. The market is a lot more competitive, and you really have to stand out as a differentiator in sort of everything you do. So I think that's my first piece, which is make that count, make the most of it, and sort of take the step forward in that direction. I think my second piece is my own experience after joining Wipro, which is work hard. When I did land my first project, it was in the energy sector, which coming from my own background in Bombay, is not very glamorous. You sort of don't feel like it's the most in thing. It takes a lot for you to understand that energy and water is a life essential that we can't ever take for granted. It's been 25 years now, and I continue to remain in the energy water sector, and that tells you a lot in terms of the passion and the community service that you can actually do through business. So work hard, read a lot. Your initial jobs and your initial few years are formative years, which you will never get back. And I don't think a standard 8 to 5 is going to give you your learning. So I think you've got to push yourself. You've got to do more than others. Your ambition, your aspiration for yourself needs to stand out as a differentiator. And in my own journey, I used to work 6-7 days of the week, and any free time I got, I used to learn about the client. I used to read a lot about their business. I used to read a lot about the various operating processes, models, manuals, all of that, because you've got to push yourself to to sort of make that happen. The third is, I think, go with your instinct. In 2006, when I was in Wipro 7 years, it was a very good job. I was doing well. I really believed in my VP there, who left Wipro to set up his own consulting business. And he just called me and he said, "Would you like to be part of it?" And I was 28, I was married, we didn't have any kids. And I said, "Well, okay, let's do it." I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what learning I would get. I didn't expect a salary for 6 months. We had some savings and we said, "That's good, let's try it." But what we thought was, it's an experience that we would never get again in life. And I think that was perhaps one of my biggest decisions and my best decisions I ever did, because when I did take up that engagement, I was in the UK, so you've got to fund yourself, and you got to put in a lot of work. So I used to, in the first 2-3 years of my work there, I used to run the payroll, I used to do finances, I used to be billed on projects, I used to write proposals, I used to meet customers. I think on an average, I used to do 800-900 miles, 1,300-1,400 kilometers a week, meeting clients, and you get a whole variety of experiences. I think that is a phase which I would say was one of my best, because it really taught me a lot of key fundamentals. One, it taught me the need to be very integral and honorable to delivery commitments that you give to someone who trusts you with their work and who pays you a fee for it, which means you've really got to work hard to make that happen. I think second is the value of timeliness, both your time and their time, in terms of being prepped for meetings in the scheme of things. Third, I think being very professional and respectful. God has given us 2 ears and a mouth, so listen to what a client says always, and then calibrate your conversation. I think it always pays to be well read, because it's really important that you can contextualize a conversation through multiple layers and levers. And I think that definitely has helped me in sort of good stead through that. It enabled me to take new solutions. It enabled me to create a trajectory of growing a portfolio, growing a new business, business sector, business area, which was not my traditional strength. And I think That takes away a bit of the fear of the unknown, because you move from a safe, place of what you did in Wipro to a new world, which was different. It was scary. You didn't really know whether someone would trust you with a piece of work, etc., etc. And we actually moved uh, positively forward. We created a business which was worth, which was 30, 40 million, which is 300-400 crores in Indian rupees over a period of 6-7 years. But it teaches you the fundamentals. It teaches you the humility, and it teaches you the sort of core values, that sort of hold you instead, right through your life. And if you sort of fast forward that to 2018, when I set up Scube, as you can see in the background, this is the business that I co-founded with my wife in sort of 2018. I think all these fundamental platforms right through, help you, because you know how to set up a business, you know the values, you know what to look for in people whom you hire. We've sort of set up a business that focuses on the energy water sector, which is a life essential. It provides professional services, transformation. We got some digital products, but actually the fundamentals don't change. We still work hard, we still learn, we still are very true to our customers. Stay humble, respect elders, respect the professors who have given us the platform to actually take it, to the next level and be successful in life. And I think, listen to people you trust around you. I think, they are a handful, but be very sure the value ecosystem that you have is the value ecosystem that drives you through your professional and personal life. So, we are a business which is in our 7th year. We are a 35 million pound, turnover value business, which is roughly 350 crore in sort of Indian rupees, and hopefully trajecting up forward with every year of sort of what we do. But equally, we have 200 plus, sort of skewers, as we call them, employees, partners. And actually, I feel the responsibility that we're looking after 200 plus families. So I think it's really important that, as much as it is a business, that you come back to the core value ecosystem of the culture with which we've run this business, the culture with which we set the guide rails for what's acceptable, what's not acceptable in terms of the scheme of things, the hard work that's got to be put in to ensure the customer commitments are done well. We don't fail on them. Even if we delay on them, we ultimately get there in the scheme of things. And you do business in a very honorable, transparent, integral manner. And I think as long as these fundamentals stay true to each one of you, there is absolutely no reason why, you would not be even more successful in life. And hopefully 20 years, 25 years down the line, you'd be here talking very proudly about your own career journeys to the class of 45 or 47 or 48. It is a small little journey for each one of us, and it's a full big circle where the foundations get set, and hopefully it's an opportunity to share experiences, and hopefully you benefit from this from this brief touch point. Professor Talele has my contacts and details. Hopefully we will be doing some collaboration with S.P.I.T, but if there is anything you'll want to contact me on, please do reach out, and I'm sure we can help. I sort of wish you all the best, and congrats for the 4 years of hard work that you have put in. I'll be honest with you, those 4 years gave me a lot of blood pressure when I was there. They weren't the best academically for me, but I think they really instilled a certain discipline, a certain value ecosystem, even more. So lots of fond memories. I'm sure you will carry lots of these memories as you graduate and sort of move on with your life, but never forget the foundations that that really gave you the base. And I think that's what I would say. So again, thank you, faculty. Thank you, professors. Thank you, Principal Chaudhary, for giving me the opportunity. And I wish your class of 24 all the best. Thank you.
I thank sir for his message. I now request our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Sahasrabudhe, to deliver his convocation address.
Very good evening to all of you. Sarvana Namaskar. We had guest of honor Sri Shashi Sheshadri, an alumnus of this very same institute, almost the first batch, 95 to 99, having completed 25 years after graduation, coming here and giving an address as guest of honor was very exciting to hear too. Prior to that, Dr. Chaudhary, B.N. Chaudhary is a friend of mine, the principal of this college, who is completing almost 5 years here now. And incidentally, I worked with him for 9 years in the College of Engineering, Pune. You are really lucky to have a principal of that kind, one who is humane, one who connects with people, one who is innovative, and one who is research-oriented. I think I'm very thankful to Dr. B.N. Chaudhary for inviting me here on this very occasion. Then we have Dr. Pooja Raundale, which I came to know that she was from the IT department here, chairman of the entire university, but the university has picked up her for being the controller of examination of the whole university. Dr. Kiran Talele, Dean Students, and more importantly, Dr. Sukanya Kulkarni, the COE of the S.P.I.T. The two powerful women are the controller of examination of the college and the university. And then all other, their parents. I think it must be a very exciting day for receiving the degrees from the institute from where you are graduating. It's a sort of a festival occasion. And today it appears to be not so warm. Mumbai normally this month is very warm and hot, but today I'm feeling nice breeze. So it's a very nice place, open ground where you are all sitting, enjoying the moment. And then more importantly, all the parents and the teachers who have made you to blossom, they are to be thanked on this particular occasion. All the students, please remember, with great hard work, your parents have sent you for this education, and the teachers have polished you. In mechanical engineering, we call honing process. So it's a process of honing through which you have been polished. And after 25 years, I'm sure you will be something like what Shashi Sheshadri is, and probably much 1999, 2000, around that era, where everyone was gravitating to get job. And fortunately, during that time, there was a Y2K problem. Some of you who are aware that the entire software had to be remodeled, rechanged, because earlier we were all describing the year in only 2 digits, 91, 92, 93, 99, and suddenly 00 cannot be an year, and therefore 2000 has to be written from 2 digit number to a 4-digit number. Entire Indian software industry grew during that time. And therefore, whether it is TCS or Infosys or Wipro, where he went actually, all of them were catching anyone who knew coding of only 4 or 5 lines. That is good enough. That is the type of people that people want required. There are some people who are developed. It's actually the assistance, the service which was to be provided. And again, after 25 years, I'm seeing the full cycle. Today also, you don't require to write the code because today ChatGPT writes the code for you. So what is the difference? The difference is that the amount of work that you require to understand and know was different then and today. And today, if you have to be employable, it is not more important whether you know Fortran programming, C++ programming, or Python. But what is more important is, do you know a very robust critical thinking, analytical ability through which you give dictates to the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you code that is required for solving the given problem. That is what is the need of the hour. And that is why when, before coming to this ceremony of degree award or degree distribution ceremony, I was with some of your heads, and Dr. Chaudhary presented me the entire background of this institute, how it started. Bharat, is very, very well known for various things. Some of the value systems which K. M. Munshi ji has ingrained in this organization is very, very important. how do we develop human beings. And even Shashi was telling that what is more important is those values. He also reiterated that respect for elders, parents. I think that is what is values which that organization has provided to you in the last 4 years, which will carry you a long, long, long way. That is very important. Secondly, as I said, technologies are changing rapidly. Maybe in your curriculum of the 4-year duration, there were some courses. Every semester, some 5 courses, maybe 15, 20 courses you would have gone through. You would have got good grades. I'm sure all of you have got very good grades because the average itself is median above 8.5, 8.3, and so on. The highest being very close to maybe 9, 9.5. And result is more than 97, 98% in almost all the disciplines. So that shows the commitment, hard work of the teachers on the students and by the students by facing those examinations, which must be very tough. And despite that, you have overcome all of them. So congratulations to all the graduating students, the medal winners, that you have put in your hard work, you have done your duty. But the life is outside this institute. Whatever you learned here is only the first step. You have to be lifelong learners. And I said by even Shashi that he had to learn many things on the spot. Those things are not taught in the college or university education. But nevertheless, to prepare for that, many things are done. And that is what S.P.I.T has done. I'm aware of those courses which are of 1 credit, where you do your learning on your own in different domains, not necessarily connected with your engineering. I think some of those must be very exciting moments when you on your own studied something you didn't understand, you went to somewhere else, you went to internet, you understood what it is, and then you delivered it in your class with your fellow colleagues and peers. That is what is excitement. And that I think you have all done. And that will give you that confidence that in the world outside, whatever the challenges that be, I'm going to do it. I can make it, is that confidence which has been built by this organization. And that's why I congratulate the teachers as well as students and parents for that. Coming to few important things which have happened in this country in the last 10 years, I would like to reflect, which will further give motivation, inspiration, and confidence to all of you that where we are leading to. Today, probably amongst the Committee of Nations, India, the Bharat, is a shining example of what it can do. Probably the most developed countries of the world, like US, maybe even China, have not imagined some of those things have been done in this country in the last 10 years. And I don't want to reiterate, but you're all aware, but still sometimes reminding all of this is very significant. We were the 11th largest economy just about 10 years ago. We have jumped to the 5th position. This is one statistic. The number of startups in this country just in 2014 were around 400. Normally we measure growth in terms of percentage. हमारी economy 5% grow हो रही है, 6% grow हो रही है, 8% grow हो रही है. But in terms of number of startups, today registered startups after 10 years is 1,70,000. Mind-boggling number. Mind-boggling. Where is 400 and where is 1,70,000? And it's all happened because of the support system, because of the confidence that our students had. Dr. Chaudhary did mention that students of S.P.I.T did receive several awards in the hackathons, whether it is Smart India Hackathon conducted by AICT or whether it is IIT conducted, NIT Trichy conducted hackathon, they all got prizes. So that is the spirit of our new India. There are a huge number of ideas. Were we not as intelligent as you earlier? Maybe yes or maybe not. But certainly we didn't have opportunities. Today those opportunities exist. In our times, if you have to study something new, the only source was the library. And that too, the library which is in your own town or city. If that library doesn't have a required book, you can't go to another place and search for that. Today, all the books of the world are your doorstep, on your laptop, on your mobile. So you can flip through and get information, knowledge from anywhere. But what is significant of the institutions where you study is, there may be information. How do you convert that information into knowledge? How this knowledge gets converted into wisdom? How this wisdom is finally applied for solving the problems of the society and the challenges that the world at large is facing. A huge number of challenges. There are a million problems, there are a billion people in the country. So I think we have all the wherewithal to solve all the problems of the world. United Nations talks about sustainable development goals. There are 17 of them. And each one of them is very critical for the overall development of individual and the society at large. How do we have a very good quality living depends on how we do sustainably things that are happening. And therefore, even if you are an engineer, how you can be very frugal in terms of less use, reuse, recycle. These are all very significant things which have happened in the industry, in the countries at large, and therefore you will have to learn those aspects as you graduate and go out of this portals of this institution. I was talking about number of startups about 10 years ago, and today we stand at 39th position. Every year we are jumping by sometimes 5 places, sometimes 2 places, sometimes 5 places, well, going on, but we have traversed half the distance. From 81 to 39 is we have traveled more than half the distance. But the amount of innovative spirit that we have in our country, right from those who are not educated to the ones who are educated, I'm sure we should be and we have to be in the top 10 in the next 3-4 years. And that is the challenge, that all of you together can make it and do it. To support all of this, Niti Aayog on one side has started what is known as tinkering labs in the schools, right from the school education. Even a subject like AI being taught at the standard 8th in the CBSE syllabus, to going ahead with whether it is chip design, chip manufacturing, which is also coming up in India, to quantum mission, AI mission, and there are 3 centers of excellence already established in AI. AI for agriculture from IIT Ropar, AI for healthcare from IIT Delhi and AIMS Delhi, and sustainable cities. Mumbai is one of those cities which has to be sustainable, and therefore sustainable cities is by IIT Kanpur. Not leaving behind this year in the budget, one more very interesting Center of Excellence of AI has been announced, and that is on education. Education is key. Whether it is agriculture, most important ingredient in all of that is education, which is SDG 4. So I think the AI in education is going to be very, very vital. There will be competition. One IIT or IISc or some institute may get selected. But the most important initiative is that it should not be one single institute oriented, but it is in the form of hub and spoke model. So all these 3 centers of excellence already established will have nodes or what we call spokes attached to them. S.P.I.T should vie for becoming one of the spokes for that. You know, there is so much of good quality education beyond curriculum. Many of the things which Dr. Chaudhary told me, they are all very exciting for different types of pedagogy. Today, everyone does not learn only from the portals of the college and university, but we learn more outside the classroom than inside the classroom. Whether it is in the canteen, whether it is while walking on the street in the college premises, whether we are traveling in the bus, we have a lot of opportunities that galore, not only physically, but also in the form of online. Today we have SWAYAM, where we have a discussion forum, and any person who has got a doubt, one can raise that. If someone else knows it, a peer can answer that, not necessarily the professor. Many a times, professors may not know the answer, but students will know the answer. And that is what is peer-to-peer learning, which is a very powerful tool which has been happening. Technologies are changing. What existed 10 years ago? Who had heard about the name ChatGPT, OpenAI 10 years ago? No one knew about it. But today it is so much commonplace that even a street vendor knows about ChatGPT. You know, market के में rate farmers को क्या मिलने वाला? He will give a small, query and then he will get it. We, in terms of national digital infrastructure, is best in the world. I'm telling you, best in the world, no comparison. During COVID, most institutions across the globe, they had to cancel 1 year. In India, including school education to higher education, we continued. There may be delay. Examinations were delayed, admissions were delayed 3 months, 4 months, but none of ours, because national digital mission was already in place for quite some time. And the benefits during the COVID was, one is education. The second one we all know is the COVID vaccination. It is not only COVID vaccine was developed in Hyderabad here indigenously in a new method. The vaccination center on your mobile, in the app, you will get the vaccination certificate. USA was giving handwritten certificates, and our certificates were all online. No other country did it. Just beyond that, thanks to the digital economy which we started, today 48% of the whole world's digital transactions happen from India. We are about 1/5 to 1/6 in population, but in terms of digital transactions, we are near 50%. Half the world's size of the global economy in terms of digital transactions happens from India. Go to a fruit vendor, go to a sabji wala, go to a remote place, rickshaw wala, you have a QR code displayed, and then from any part of the country, without carrying purse, without carrying your credit card, just carrying your mobile phone, you are able to pay. This magic is not done by Bombay University Controller of Examination. Madam is sitting here. Pooja ji, I'm sure that all the students of Mumbai University are given APAR ID. If they are not, they have to be given. APAR is a very innovative idea of, I don't know about S.P.I.T. Do all have APAR ID? APAR ID stands for Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry, APAR. मराठी मध्ये अपार म्हणजे काय? अनेक, पुष्कळ. हिंदी में अपार यानी क्या है? बहुत, अनेक. तो ये अपार आईडी नाम रखने में उद्देश्य यही था कि इसके यूज केसेस बहुत है. Student in a high school studying in some 7th or 8th standard in one city, maybe Kolhapur, his father gets transferred to Nasik. Now we all know what kind of difficulties one goes through. The parent has to go to a school, ask for the transfer certificate, all earlier, whatever your 1st standard to 7th standard mark sheets, carry them to the next school, deposit them, they will give admission. Now seamlessly admission is possible through having APAR ID and academic bank of credits to which the APAR is linked. All the data record of learning is deposited there. Thereby, if a student transfers from Kolhapur to Nasik, just what is to be given is 12-digit APAR ID. The new school will know what all achievements you have done, what all courses you have done, and same thing goes to when you apply for CET, when you apply for CUET, when you apply for JEE or any other entrance exam, just give this number. Your all credentials are available. Pre-filled form will get available. It's the ease of doing business in education. That is what is created. If you want to apply for jobs, you have to give the mark sheet. Many times in the erstwhile era, we were giving what is known as gazetted officer, certified, verified true copies. Today it's not required. You just give your APAR ID, the industry will know what all you have done. And it is not just academic credentials, although the name is Academic Bank of Credits, everything that is co-curricular. Earlier we used to call it extracurricular. No more extracurricular, everything is curricular. If you are working on a very important topic and then you receive some 3 credits, 4 credits out of that. For example, students appearing in software contest, in Baha competition, in electronic circuit design competition, all the prizes they have learned or won naturally will have gone through a lot of rigorous work equivalent to 5 credits, 3 credits. It can be deposited into that. Someone is good in sports. He brings laurels to this court. It be recognized as some number of credits. A lot of hard work has gone into it. Someone is very good in music, dance, drama, or art, craft. Even that can be deposited. So when applies for a job outside, it is not your transcripts and the grade sheets and that 8.5 CGPA alone is going to be seen when you apply for higher studies abroad for best universities. They will see what all other than academics also you have done. And that is where, whether you have worked in an NGO, served the society, all of that is counted, and all of that can be deposited in this academic bank of credits, which is related or linked with what I called as APAR, which has innumerable possibilities. And huge number of applications are possible. So now, going from a small place from where students were only looking for jobs, today these startups are coming from tier 2, tier 3 cities, not just from Mumbai or Delhi or Hyderabad or Bangalore, but you go to small towns in Bhubaneswar, in Nagaland, in Arunachal Pradesh, in Jammu Kashmir. Huge number of startups are coming, and some of them are growing into unicorns, please remember. So India has huge potential. You are lucky that you have studied in one of the finest institutions. You should be more confident. You should take India to the next height, next level. Our Prime Minister often is talking about by 2047, we should be Vikasit Bharat, the most developed country in the world. Maybe today we are 5th largest economy. In 2-3 years' time, we will be 3rd. But we should set our goals for becoming the highest GDP country of the world. And that is possible. That is possible also because look back in the history. 1 CE, that is one we used to call AD earlier, today we call CE. Before that is BCE. India contributed to 33% of the global GDP. And today we have come down, thanks to some of the invaders who took away our money, Britishers who colonized us and took away. Today we are rising, and rising fast, like a phoenix. Next 10 to 15 years are the times which are going to change the whole world in a manner that everyone will start recognizing India. Already they are recognizing. I'm just giving few examples. If there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, USA now, a new president has come, he's talking different language, but earlier everyone was saying that only India can intervene in this, no one else. And we kept equal distance from both and still were able to do it. Our philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is one family. Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu, the whole world be happy, not me alone to be happy. I think no other civilization in the world has such great thoughts and noble ideas that India had been and has been going through. And that is why during vaccination period, I said 150 odd countries were given free vaccine by India. Other countries were trying to make more money by charging more money. We were otherwise, other way around. And that is the strength of our civilization. That is the strength of our country. The value system, honesty and integrity. Sometimes something goes wrong, we get pained. There are people who do plagiarism in research, and some of the papers get withdrawn. I think it pinches. It is not our psyche. It is not our DNA. Why did we got into those kind of problems? Corruption. I think we should get away with all of that. And if you do that, the true Rama Rajya by 2047, which is noble, which is global, which will help the whole community of nations to come to us and learn from us. That's the stage where India is going to be setting in. My best wishes to all of you for your graduation, and please contribute to the nation for all of these aspects. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request the students to please rise for the much-awaited graduation oath. I request our principal, sir, Professor B.N. Chaudhary, to please administer the oath to the students.
Practice my profession with the values and the ethos of my country. I accept as a lifelong obligation the continual improvement of my professional competence and skills for the service of humanity. I pledge to practice my profession with personal integrity, and social sensitivity. With all the humility, I read your name. Take this pledge. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will now begin with the conferring of PhD degrees and Kulpati Gold Medalists. May I request our Controller of Examination, Dr. Sukanya Kulkarni, to please come forward to announce the names of PhD degree holders and Kulpati Gold Medalists. May I request our Chief Guest, Professor Sahasrabuddhe, to do the honors, please.
Good evening, everyone. First, the PhD degrees. Renuka Pawar. Manisha Bansode. Jignesh Sisodia. Jignesh Sisodia. Payal Shah. Pramod Bide. Now we move to the Kulpati Gold Medal winners. Parth Gujarati, Computer Science. Fenil Dedia, Electronics. Fenil Dedia, Electronics. Electronics and Telecommunication. Jane Hirsch, MCA. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We will now begin the conferring of the MTech and BTech degrees, computer engineering degrees. I invite Dr. Prasanjit Bhavtankar to the stage to announce the names as we begin conferring degrees. I request sir. Sir will continue. So these are what? Yes, sir will continue. Yes. I request Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Sahasrabuddhe, to please do the honors.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'll start with the MTech degree in computer engineering. Prashant S. Bhandare. Okay. Hiral Pal. Okay. BTech in computer engineering. Tarun Pradeep Agrawal. Atman Aniruddha Annapure. Ishant Satish Chandak. Dhaval Bipin Cheda. Madhura Ramkrishna Chitale. खुशाल अशोक धनुका. आकांक्षा विजय ढवळे. व्योम चिराग दोषी. मनुश्री डुबे. साक्षी मनोहर गायकवाड. शुभम सुरेश घुगे. चिराग अजय गिरिधर. वत्सल अश्विन गोहिल. सृष्टि मनवेंद्र हरियन. नमन संजय हिमात्रका. विदिता मनोहर जगवानी. यश हसमुख जैन. शुभम सतीश कदम. शुभम. आदित्य योगेश खरोटे. परम राजेश कोठारी. कुणाल गौतम मद्रेचा. रुपीन मलिक. स्मित योगेश मेघानी. पारस परेश मेहता. श्लोक भास्कर मेहता. कार्तिक विनोद मेनन. शंतनु संतोष मिलके, प्रिंस वीरेश्वर मिश्रा, निखिल मधुकर नाईक, सीमा मोहन पडघन, कृष्णा वसंत पै, केयूर विपुल पंचोली, साक्षी शैलेश पांडे, शिवालिक भास्कर, ऋतिक सरोज संतोष परब, दिलीप महादेव पटेल, जय विनय पटेल, ओंकार मनोज राणे, प्रथमेश संजय रेड्डी, दिवेश दीपक शाह, शुभ मिनेश शाह, सुयोग सचिन शाह, वत्सल धीरेन शाह, मीत विरल श्रीमनकर, गणेश सुरेश सुपे, सिमरन संजीव वेद पाठक, जय प्रसाद वेले, अक्षय वामन भटकर, अरुण सतीसन वॉरियर, अमरेश देवी प्रसाद बरनवाल, प्रथम विकास मनेर, सृष्टि राजेंद्र पाटिल, सिद्धार्थ महेंद्र रेवनकर, निशिता विकास शर्मा, केनिल दिलीप शाह, डैनिश जयवीद शेख, हर्षल बी दहाट। Congratulations to all the degree recipients. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We will now begin with the conferring of the B.Tech IT engineering degrees. I invite Dr. Anant Nimkar to the stage to announce the names. I request our principal sir, Professor B.N. Chaudhary, to do the honors. The students will come on the stage from the left and exit on the right.
आयुष भंडारकर, प्रणति भंडारकर, अक्षत चोरडिया, नम्रता दास, साक्षी डेंगे, स्वामिनी डुमरे, हर्ष अगिस्ते, यश अवनकर जगताप, विवेक जाजू, कौस्तुभ कचरे, शंतनु कदम, जानवी काटकर, ध्रुव खूत, निखिल मोटवानी, आशीष नागागोरजे, अरुण नायर, श्रद्धा नांदवीकर, यश पबारी, रेश आकाश परदेशी, पुष्कराज पाटील, सानिका पाटील, प्रथमेश पवार, आशुतोष राय, नीरज साल्वी, केवल सलवा, करण शाह, प्रथमेश शर्मा, आयुष शेत, सार्थक सिंगरे, ऋषि सोडानी, सुमेधा जोशी, विधान तामनकर, भुवनेश त्रिवेदी, निशिका वाचानी, दुर्गा वारियर, पूर्वल धुमाले, सीमा सुपे, अरबाज गमेरिया, वैभव उदमाले, हर्ष पाटिल, राहुल शुक्ला, his parent, Akim Chawan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We will now begin with the conferring of the MTech and BTech EXTC engineering degrees. I invite Dr. Rajendra Sutar to the stage to announce the names. I request our Dean Administration and Internal Quality Assurance, Professor Sudhir Dhage, to do the honors.
Hello. I will start with BTech Electronics and Telecommunication degrees. Tanaya Anupam. Janvi Dangle. Kirti Vidwania. सृष्टि गायकवाड़, पलाश गांधी, श्रुति गौतम, कौस्तुभ घारे, रिया गोयंग, दिल गुप्ता, श्रेया गुरव, विजय गुरबरन, युग हरलिका, भावेश जाधव, खुश जैन, अलीशा कदम, उत्सव कायम, सार्थक कांबळी, शुभम कान्हेरे, कारकेरा, योम खरे, रुचि कवरकर, संघर्ष कुलदीपकर, आदित्य कुलकर्णी, दर्शन लामागे, विनीत मंकाने, गुरुप्रसाद पारसनीस, लौकिक पट्टे, प्रीत पाटिल, योगेंद्र पवार, संदीप पिल्लाई, मोनीश राणे, रोहन राणे, प्रथमेश राठौड़, सिद्धार्थ ससाने, हर्षवर्धन सेठिया, नविंदर सिंह, पीयूष सोनी, कुणाल ठाकुर, अक्षत टिक्को, ओंकार वैद्य, वृषाली वरुडे, स्वरांगी वेद पाठक, सिद्धार्थ वॉरियर, केविन जेवियर, पार्थ योगावकर, गौरंग गवस, साहिल पाटिल, सुयश बारगल, शशांक जगताप, शुभम शिर्के, कृतिका शिंदे, वीरेंद्र महाजन, सिद्धेश चौगुले, आर्यन वर्मा, आकाश विश्वास, स्वप्निल चौहान, सौरभ कवने, ऋषिकेश सांगोळे, तन्मय गाडगी, हीत जैन, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. I request all the students and parents to please be seated at their places. We will now begin with the conferring of the B.Tech Electronic Engineering degrees. I invite Dr. Deepak Arya to the stage to announce the names. I request our Dean, Students, Alumni and External Relations, Dr. Kiran Talele, to do the honors.
Good evening, all. Ranjan Agarwal. Vaishnavi Arolkar. Durvesh Chaudhary. Anushri Deshmukh. Adrika Dixit. Samuelson D'Souza. Hiba Fatima. Raj Gandhi. Kaustubh Garat. Kaustubh Gode. Prathamesh Godar. Arjun Haridas. Claps, please. Not hearing any claps. Janvi Jadhav. Wajid Jamadar. Nikita Jobi. Harshita Jogi. Namita Kadam. Tanisha Kalathil. Not hearing any clapses. Sanket Kanoja. Tithik Kandhe. Sakshi Khanna. Abhijit Khune. Jai Kolte. Sahil Lele. Aryan Machinder. Suruchi Madhvi. Shrudiman Mukherjee. Devaraj Panchal. Krushi Panchal. Chetan Patel. Jahan Patel. Devashish Rairikar, his parent is there. Vedang Ranmale. Nikhil Saraf. Yes, Savai. Namo Shah. Shreyas Shah. His parent is there. Singh. अथर्व ताड़गे. ऋषिकेश तावड़े.
मेघना मैनकर. प्रणव मेनन. साहिल पंच भैया, शुभम शेखर पांडा, यश पाटिल, रितेश पाटिल, अर्पिता पाटिल, सम्यक पातनी, शिवम रघुवंशी, आदिति रंगनाथन, विक्रम राठौड़, श्रेयस रोकड़े, अर्शिता सालागरी, आदित्य सालुंके, अंजलि सालवी, रोशनी सांगले, कृतिक शर्मा, आर्यन शेंडे, प्राजक्ता शेवकर, मिहिर शिरसाट, देन सुधीर कुमार शुक्ला, सिंतु सिंह, सिद्धार्थ त्रिपाठी, and Rishikesh Parker. Thank you, students. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I request all the parents and students to please be seated. We have arranged dinner post lunch, post the national anthem. So kindly wait for the same. I now invite Dean, Students, Alumni and External Relations, Dr. Kiran Talele, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Electronics, EXTC, IT, and MCA graduates. Let me tell you that I feel extremely happy, honored, and to propose the vote of thanks for the degree distribution ceremony of 23-24 batch. First and foremost, I express my deep gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe, former chairman AICT, currently chairman of NBA, chairman of NAC, chairman of National Education Technology Forum, for sparing valuable time to be with us today. His insightful words drawn from this extensive academic research and administrative experience were truly enriching and inspiring. Thank you, sir, for your motivational and thought-provoking address. I also extend my sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Shashi Sheshadri, for virtually gracing this occasion and sharing valuable thoughts with us. We truly appreciate your motivational words. A heartfelt thanks to our principal, Professor B.N. Chaudhary, always, for personally overseeing the arrangement and ensuring the smooth execution of this event. Sir, your unwavering support and leadership have been instrumental in making this ceremony a grand success. And I'm sure everybody will agree with me. I would also like to thank all the deans, heads of departments, the control of examination, officials of examination cell, registrar, and support staff for their cooperation and efforts in organizing this ceremony seamlessly. A special thanks to our teachers for their constant guidance, encouragement, and mentorship. Your dedication has played a crucial role in shaping the future of our graduates. I also extend my gratitude to the Student Council and all the student volunteers for their commendable efforts in organizing this event so efficiently. Your hard work and enthusiasm are truly appreciated. Finally, I am deeply grateful to our graduates, postgraduate, and doctorate students, along with their proud parents, for attending this ceremony and making it a meaningful and memorable occasion. Without your presence, this celebration would not have been complete. Congratulations to all the students on receiving your degree certificates today. May this achievement mark the beginning of a successful and fulfilling journey ahead. As you step into the next phase of your life, remember that we are always with you for anything and everything. Keep smiling, keep shining. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Everyone, please, you will keep on standing after the national anthem as the dignitaries will leave the stage. I request you all to stand up in respect to our national anthem. Thank you so much to each one of you present here. Thank you again.